Okay, so here's the real question. How do you critique a movie that tries to be campy and crappy? Like, honestly, if a movie's goal is to be horrible, how do you review something like that? Machete Kills. So Machete Kills is the sequel to Machete, and Machete is a movie about Danny Trejo, who plays a guy named Machete that kills people with a, spoiler alert, machete. And with this you have your fun, mexploitation, bloody, campy, funny, horrible action movie like the original Machete. And Machete Kills, like Machete 1, is a grindhouse movie. You know, the grindhouse movies, the movies that are just meant to be completely horrible, like Planet Terror or Death Proof. Movies that are meant to be horrible, but are also meant to be completely enjoyed, and movies that are meant to be filled with action and blood and awesome funness, I guess you could say, in a really horrible type of way. And even though it didn't have that whole crappy, make it look like this movie was made 3 centuries ago type of graphics, rest assured, Machete Kills is a grindhouse movie. And it does its job really well. This movie was so bad in a really fun type of way. Like, I actually enjoyed this movie because it knew what it was doing, it knew that it was bad, and I knew it was bad, and I'm like, hey, let's just have fun with this movie. I just saw the cast of this movie and I'm like, that's awesome, this movie has a legitimate cast. Mel Gibson's in this movie. I mean, that's hands down, that's enough to be like completely awesome right there. And introducing Carlos Estevez, yeah, you know, Charlie Sheen, the one that goes by Carlos Estevez, is in this movie, and he plays the President of the United States. That is fantastic. As a marketing standpoint and as comedy, having Charlie Sheen as the President, that's brilliance. And Machete Kills takes everything to the next level because it is a mexploitation movie, but it also makes you feel like you're watching a very crappy, bloody version of James Bond. It's more spy gadgetry, and it actually goes into sci-fi in some parts. And honestly, at some points I felt like this movie actually did drag on a lot because there was a lot of stuff that happened in this movie that really didn't need to be happening. I had fun watching it, but honestly, I felt like sitting in there watching this completely horrible, fun movie, I felt like I was wasting a bit of my time because this movie is like 2 hours and 10 minutes long. I felt like it could have been 30 minutes shorter and it would have been perfect for itself. So in the end, I had fun with Machete Kills, but if you don't like grindhouse movies and you didn't like Machete 1, you're not gonna like Machete Kills. I'm just telling you this now, it's just the facts. I'm gonna say Machete Kills is a good time, no alcohol required. I had a good time with this movie, even though I felt like it drug on a bit, but not everyone will. I felt like Machete 1 was praised by a lot of people, and this one's getting crapped on by critics, so whatever. You might like it, you might not. So that's my question. Did you like Machete Kills or did you not? Comment below and let me know. Did you like the grindhouse movies? Comment below, let me know that. And if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.